If this hotel was a person, how would you describe its character? Charming, pretty, and why?
Well, I would define it as this person as elegant, an elegant person, very very refined, but casual. So in the same sense that it would be just someone very relaxed.
Effortless.
Yeah, effortless, and basically life is good.
So tell us a little bit about the hotel and the history.
Well, the Hazelton Hotel is Toronto's first five-star luxury hotel, and it was really created with the idea of creating a home for the stars in Toronto. So it's a wonderful mix of luxury and elegance, but in this kind of comfortable and wonderfully warm atmosphere. So the movie moguls and the executives of the world and everyday clients can all come in and feel very comfortable in the luxury and the elegance that is the Hazelton Hotel.
Right. What are the different varieties of suites that you have?
Well, we have a full range of suites, ranging from basic one-bedroom, king-bedded rooms to ultra-luxury penthouse suites with up to 3 bedrooms, offering all the full amenities. But whether it's the most basic room or the most elaborate suite, all of them offer the same level of comfort. And the design of the hotel is really meant to create comfort, and the use of textures and the use of natural woods and the use of all the different fabrics throughout the hotel really creates a unique and luxurious environment.
What would you say is special about these suites? Anything in particular?
Well, one thing that stands out with the guests is the size. People love space, and so the size of our hotel rooms are, on average, the largest hotel suites in the city, averaging about 620 square feet, which is in Toronto, where the real estate prices are high, is pretty good.
Sure.
So people enjoy that space. They enjoy the luxurious feel of walking into the room, and even our most basic room. A lot of people walk in there and they say, "Wow, is this a suite?" Well, it's not. It's our basic room. But we have dressing rooms, we have elaborate lighting, we have a lot of high-tech elements that just make the rooms more comfortable, and people really seem to appreciate it.
Wonderful. You define your presidential suites as one of the most refined and exclusive hotel suites. Tell us about the design and inspirations behind.
Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful 3-bedroom suite. Gluckstein design. Did all the furniture, all the art throughout is over the top, and it's really meant to be a home away from home. It's there's 3 living rooms, a huge presentation kitchen. You could entertain up to 60 friends in it and really enjoy the life in Toronto. Beautiful deck overlooking Yorkville, which is our neighborhood, and it's really an amazing space. And we get a lot of people in town. A lot of the people that rent it most often are Hollywood types who are in town for filming, and they appreciate the fact that they can really be at home in this suite and feel at home as well.
That's wonderful. How do your services and amenities that you offer define your approach to your clients?
Well, we offer a very human approach to our clients. We're not a stiff, snobby hotel by any means. 5-star doesn't mean that you're snobby. It means that you're warm and that you take care of your clients in a way that you can anticipate their needs. And quite often we know our clients so well that they don't even have to ask for anything special. We have it ready for them. So that's what we really play on the human element, in that we look at our clients as members of our family, and we're welcoming them to our home, and our home happens to be a little more elegant than some of ours.
Yeah.
And we enjoy taking care of them, and that's what makes the difference here at the Hazelton.
So one of the amenities that you offer in your hotel is the silver screening room, where we shot Tanya Kim for a cover, where we are presently. Is a room such as this unique for a boutique hotel?
Well, it's a very unique element in this hotel, and it's a beautiful, beautiful room. Just look around you, and you see it's a 25-seat. We're sitting on ultra-comfortable, luxurious leather seating. The room's technology is above and beyond anything. We brought in engineers from Hollywood to build this to the Hollywood standard, and it is one of the unique screening rooms in Canada that offers 35 millimeter screening, so that Hollywood people can come here and screen first runs of their movies, and we do get that quite often. We've had stars that have met another star in the lobby and said, you know what, I want to show you my movie. They've had it flown in the next day, and suddenly we had a private screening of a movie that is probably just rolling off the production floor in being shown amongst friends here at the Hazelton.
That's great. Your guests, will most of them usually here for family visits or for businesses or anything else in particular?
Well, our guests are here for varying reasons. A lot of them are here on business, and of course we do cater to them, and we take great care of them. We know that they need the comforts of home, and they want to feel comfortable. These people are traveling a lot. They're away from home, so they don't want to feel like they're in a hotel. They want to feel like they're at home. So we offer special things, and we try to take care of them as if they were home. I'll give you an example. At our front desk, if we see a guest of ours come in that has a cold or the sniffles, it happens occasionally, immediately our guests will order some of Mark McEwen's famous chicken noodle soup and send it up to their room. It's great. You should try it. And it doesn't guarantee they're cured, but it certainly helps them feel a little bit more at home when they're away from home.
Right. That's great. What do you focus on to keep your guests satisfied? Are there any specific policies that you follow here at the Hazelton?
Well, we don't really follow policies. We follow our guests. And so they really tell us what they want. Our guests are very, very vocal about what they want. These are people that have traveled the world. They know what they want. They know what they need. And we listen to them and we cater to them. So we keep very, very, very accurate notes on what each client likes, what type of pillow they like, what temperature they like. We control all of these little details. And we take care of them, and we have guests that are very health conscious. So we have grocery lists before they come in. We're situated right next to a Whole Foods market, and we go in and get all their favorite soy products and all their interesting hemp items, and we set them all up. And
oh wow! It's very tailored to every person. Then
that's right.
It's very specific.
That's right.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about the guests that you've had in the past.
Well,
any celebrities.
Well, that's a good question, and we get that question a lot. And here at the Hazelton, we're very proud of that we are discreet. We're a small hotel. People should feel very private when they're here, and that's one of the things that we offer. That's very special here. So we don't really talk about the people that we've had here, but you'd be impressed if you knew. But we don't advertise that they've been here. We want them to feel like they're at home and that they can be private. And we take very good care of these people, and we really enjoy having them here. They become part of our family.
So, David, what do you want your guests to feel like after they've stayed in your hotel and enjoyed your services?
Well, we want them to feel relaxed. We want them to feel that they've been into a place that offered them an elegant setting, but still casual. And we don't want them to feel like that there was any snobbiness or any pretentiousness. We just want them to feel comfortable and happy when they leave.
That's great. Describe key attitudes of the Hazelton and the services that you provide that separates you from the competition.
Well, I think our size is really what is one of our key differentiating elements that makes us different from the others, because we are able to know our guests, and we know our guests by name. We know what they like. We take care of them as individuals, not just as heads in beds, as some would say. We really look at them as individuals, and each one is different. Each one has a different focus. Some are here for family vacations, some are here for business and want to be completely left alone, and we respect that. Some people want a lot of attention, and we of course can offer that as well.
Some of the advantages, I guess, of a boutique hotel being smaller, so you get the luxury of a large 5-star, but you're a smaller 5-star.
That's right, exactly. So it's just that small element that really brings us above the competition.
Is that something that you see as maybe other industry hotels doing incorrectly in their service?
Well, I think that the industry as a whole is realizing that the big monster hotel just can't offer that level of service. They can't offer that feeling that people get when they walk into the hotel and feel at home. So you'll notice that even the larger hotels in the world are now segmenting, and they're building almost hotels within hotels, or these hotels are disappearing. And what is happening in the world of hotels is the smaller hotel is where people want to be. And they want to be discreet, they want to be private, They want to feel at home.
How did the Hazelton earn its prestigious 5-star rating?
We earned it through vigorous testing and training of our staff to ensure that all standards are met. Of course, the building was built to all 5-star standards, which is the first step. The next step is to animate that building and bring it to life, and that's where the employees and their interactions with our guests takes hold. And this is the most important element in bringing that 5-star service to the level that we have achieved here, in that the personal attention, the attention to detail, and the quick reaction time of all of our staff on anything, because there always will be little challenges. It's really the test is how you react to those challenges, and that's what we concentrate on firstly avoiding it, but and secondly and on reacting very well to these challenges that occur.
How did the Hazelton, in your opinion, differentiate from a Canadian hotel from, let's say, European or Asian hotels?
Well, each location has its own aura, its own identity, its own feeling that it creates. The fact is that we are always inspired by other places, but we always have to remember where we are. And we're in Toronto, we're in Canada, we're proud of that. And so we don't try to mimic other styles, we try to create our own. So this is the Toronto 5-star. It's not the same as an Oriental 5-star. It's not the same as a European 5-star. The feeling you receive, that good feeling you get from being in a luxurious and beautiful hotel, is the same, but it's different. And we respect our employees. We don't train our employees to be different than who they are. We want them to be who they are, and we want them to exude the personality of the Hazelton.
That's great. So to maintain your luxury hotel status, what aspects must be maintained consistently?
Well, we're entering our 4th year here, and of course maintenance is a huge issue in that the hotel has to be crisp, it has to be fresh, and no one can sense that it's a 4-year-old hotel. It has to be a brand new hotel. And that's the beauty of the design here, is that the use of textures and the design by Jabu Pushelberg really created this residential feel, and these luxurious textures and the leathers and the fabrics and the marbles all create a great space. So we work very hard at keeping that fresh and crisp so that our clients feel like they're walking into a brand new hotel every time they walk in the lobby.
How about the food experience that you offer? Do you have varieties, or is there anything that you concentrate or specialize in?
Well, it's star celebrity chef of Toronto, Mark McEwen. Anyone from Toronto and pretty much anyone in Canada knows about Mark McEwen.
For sure.
He's just an amazing, amazing chef. And what he's created here in our restaurant, called One, is really this mix of fine dining in a casual atmosphere with this amazing patio. And really, just to walk through this restaurant, you can feel the energy. There's an energy in this restaurant of positivity. There's no snobbiness. There's no pretense. It's really just really great food in a really great setting. And it's an amazing place to eat. And everyone enjoys it. They really, really enjoy it. And certainly in summer, when it's hot outside and the patio is going and the sangria is flowing, life is good at One.
Sounds great. So it's amazing to see Canadian art in your hotel, as a lot of 5-star hotels do feature. Is there a certain message you're trying to send, or in order to support Canadian artists?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. The Hazelton Hotel was built in many ways to be not just this luxurious, elegant, Hollywood-like hotel. It was also built to be a living art gallery. And so as you walk the corridors of the hotel, you're walking through some of the finest and most beautiful contemporary art on the Canadian scene. So all of the art you see through the hotel is original. A lot of it was commissioned just for the hotel. And it's really a showcase of some of the finest Canadian art that you will see anywhere, ranging from photographers to sculptures. And it adds to that feeling of the home feeling, so that it makes it feel more homey, and at the same time representing who we are, which is Canadians.
Yeah.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit more about the art, and especially the artists. Why would you choose, let's say, a Stephen Brown or a Kevin Kelly?
Well, it's Kevin Kelly is a great example, and his photography and creative use of photography is amazing. It's the third floor of the hotel is his floor. So as you walk the corridors of the third floor, you see these beautiful Target photographs, and they're old Targets, and they're kind of beat up, and they kind of gives you this sort of Muskokian feel of being 12 years old at the cottage. And then on certain other ones, he takes these same Targets and spins them. It creates these contemporary explosions of color from the same piece. And so it's just a very interesting walk through Canadiana, and sort of, it's old but it's new, and this mix of textures and colors is just phenomenal. So it really creates an interesting feeling. And the fact that each floor is different really adds to the exploration of the hotel.
And the fruits of the hotel.
That's right. That's right. And it's a conversation piece, and a lot of people come by and say, what is that? Why is it like that? And so it also allows our employees and team members to engage in conversations with their guests, and that's what we're here for.
That's great. Is there a certain art piece that maybe has been admired as the most or most commented about piece?
Definitely. There's the Bilio sculpture in the lobby, which is a stunning piece that defies gravity in terms of, and as you walked into the hotel, you saw silver suitcases stacked almost in an impossible way going right up to the ceiling. And Bilio has done an amazing job in bringing, this was a commissioned piece that brings, it's kind of a wink to the hotel element, just with modern sculpture, and it's an amazing piece, and he's very proud of it as well. We find him in the lobby all the time. He's always coming by, giving it a little polish, and we have him take care of it personally, because it's just a beautiful piece.
It is. So how does the Hazelton fit into the Toronto-Yorkville community, or how does the community use the Hazelton to interact with it?
That's a great question, because it really is a win-win situation, in that Yorkville is a beautiful neighborhood, and the Hazelton would not be the Hazelton without Yorkville. The two are very much intertwined in this beautiful mix of a neighborhood, this eclectic mix that is Yorkville. On one side, the very, very high-end shopping. On the other end, this kind of old hippie hangout. All of this mixing together to create just an amazing, amazing neighborhood which is one of the beauties of Toronto is it's a walking city, and it's a safe city, and Yorkville is just a wonderful place to take a stroll, to explore, get a feeling for the city of Toronto. The hotel and the neighborhood fit together perfectly, both of them exuding this elegance and sort of this quirky artistic element as well. So
and
the galleries and that's it.
Smaller scale size.
That's right. So it's the big city. It's the little town inside the big city.
It is.
And it really has a great feel. And so you, after your sangria that you've just had on the patio, you just take a stroll down Hazelton, look at the art galleries, and life is good.
Tell us a little bit about your own self, education. Share with us some of your hobbies.
Oh boy. I'm an avid runner, so I run to work almost every morning. It's better than the subway, and so I'm very active in terms of running, and we do that as a team as well. So since I've arrived at the Hazelton, our team has taken up running as a sort of a team element. I've influenced them a bit, I think, for the better. And so we do running, we do charity runs as a team, and we thoroughly enjoy that. We don't do extreme distances, we're talking 5K, but we do it, and the entire team gets into it, and we have a lot of fun in supporting, and also supporting good causes at the same time. So that's our hotel hobby, and it's my hobby as well. Yeah. And my family takes part in that as well. So my children are very competitive with the bellmen at the front desk, and they compete to see who will get the best time.
That's great. How would you define excellence in service?
Well, excellence in service really comes from one key muscle that you have to stretch, and that's listening. And it is a muscle. You have to practice it. You have to do it all the time. And the key to service is really listening to your guests and then reacting to what you hear. So, and also being able to sense what they're feeling. So the team is very, very good at sensing if something isn't just quite perfect with a guest. they're in there. They're really jumping on that to ensure that it's perfect every time.
Lastly, share with us your future plans, expansions, events at the Hazelton.
Well, the next big thing is TIFF. So, and it's coming up very quickly, and we're very excited about it. It's the time of year when it's to be at the Hazelton is just a magical moment in time. It's very busy. It's very exciting, very tense. But that's what this hotel was built for. This hotel was built for TIFF and to take care of the Hollywood stars, the Hollywood executives, in a way that's befitting to them and in a way that they can still feel comfortable when they're in Toronto. They're doing business, they're busy, they're stressed, there's people outside, there's screaming fans everywhere, but they can still feel at home. And that's what we work really hard to make them comfortable, private, safe while they're here in Toronto. So TIFF is a very exciting moment for us.
Looking forward to it.
Very much so.
Well, thanks, David, for
It's
your
a pleasure.
time.
Pleasure to meet you.